I'm so excited. I'm good to go. I got to get back on my observing shit.
That's right.
I'm set. I'm ready when you are, my friend.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. Game 1. This is Navane versus Prodygy. CPL B team. This is a Coach Pupil League. You're watching Chessz and Zookeeprr back in action again. Oh, it feels good. It feels
like it's been a bit.
Yeah. When did we?
We did
don't
two
know.
like back to back last week.
We did
like
some
2 days
pretty
apart
close
or something.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, dude. I really think that our drunk cast should be played at my funeral or something. Like,
Jesus.
like what an epic VOD that
Playing
is.
in way out there. I hope so.
I'm way ahead of And then in the coffin, I need that. I need my Jadong shirt, you know. And then I don't know what I'm fucking saying. Dude, he's 5-pooling. 5-pool from Zerg.
Oh my God.
Look at his minerals.
Oh my God. There goes. There's our pool man. Our pool boy.
I gotta turn my music down just a skoonch.
Skoonch, huh?
A skoonch there. Yep. Wow. So Prodygy.
I don't know about this.
Prodygy coming out that ZVT with the 5-pool. I mean, is this a crossing field specific strategy because of the way the back and the ramp and everything? Like, it very well could be. But
maybe I've tried not a 5-pool, but like a 9-pool rush against Protoss, and the ramp is small, so it's pretty easy to block off with a couple zealots when you're playing against Protoss. But I don't know, maybe against Terran it could work.
Yeah, I just revealed the map for our observers here, or our viewers, so we can just kind of see how this is going to shake out. You know, usually games that start with a cheese like this don't go very long because the Zerg has totally ruined their own economy in efforts of this rush.
Look at those larvae. Those larvae are just sitting
3 larvae, and
there
now 6 lings. So what's happening from Terran? He's doing pretty normal stuff. That's 12 barracks, 9 supply, and to the racks. So like, I think it was 11, but yeah, he's doing normal things, and this could bode very badly for him. It's about the response when his scout sees the Zerglings. So I'm going to switch to our Terran vision here. The first moment that he's going to know that he's got something coming at us right now, and there's those lings crossing him.
That's a pretty obvious one. Let's see what he does.
Let's see what he does.
Zerg also did a extractor trick too to get that 1 extra pair of lings before the Overlord has to pop.
Yep, and he's going with the boy stacking strategy.
Walking with the boys.
Squad strategy, you know. We've got a
Crossing
whole...
Field's a pretty long rush distance too. I don't know. I don't really like it from Zerg, but we're gonna see how it works out.
We shall
Not
see.
judging until we see.
This can be tough micro because you have to mineral walk the ones that get damaged backward as they take more damage. And he's got a Marine there to sort of help block. Oh, this response is good, actually. I like this. He's got his boys working. Oh, a couple SCVs go down. Here's where he's got to be vigilant with sort of repairing and stacking and moving and filling in the gaps. Another Marine comes out. I don't know if he's going to be able to do this because Zerglings are coming up. Oh, he's got to bring more boys, but the Marines are killing him.
That's true, but I mean, there was a decent number of Marines that SCVs that were killed. Still, I feel like Zerg is behind at this point. Throwing down a creep colony, just the freaking out creep colony.
The freak,
like,
I'm
in trouble.
Yeah, we'll call that the freak colony. Like, you freak out, you make a creep colony. Like, I might die if he does anything here. So Zerg's just like, I have to drone, and just hope he doesn't do anything. That's your only kind of refuge here. And, you know, now that Terran sort of stabilized, that it definitely impacted his economy, losing some SUVs and pulling the guys for the mining time, but he can switch this into like a bio push pretty quickly early on if he wanted to. I'm thinking the first 12 Marines that I got here, I would totally go attack.
Yeah, he's even throwing down that second barracks. He's leaning into this advantage that he's got right now. Just like, I can kill this guy. Like, there's no way I can't just run over and kill this guy soon.
Yeah.
The sunk will help, and taking that back base as a natural helps as well. But still, I don't know. I don't see it going well for Zerg from here, to be honest.
You know, if Prodygy was out there in the chat, I would just ask him, like, did you prepare this build for this map? Did you do this because of some kind of, like, opposition research about Navane, you know, like what made you want to come out in the game 1 of the series with the 5-pool? You know, is it really all about mind games and meta stuff?
I do like that idea. Yeah,
we've talked about the series play. You know what I mean?
And it's the 1-2 player map that is in the map pool right now. So if you're good to do it, you might as well do it on game 1 here on Crossing Field.
Right.
Because you don't have to scout. You can just send them right over. Man, that's so many friends, though.
There is also match point, which is 2-player, but, you know, I've seen that confuse players as well. So, you know.
We got, not on this week. We got Fighting Spirit and Talcross.
Right. Okay, this week. Gotcha. Ooh, that Ovi. So the Ovi totally sees this bio coming here. What's he gonna do?
But what do you do? I mean, he's at 14 supply against 28. He's literally doubled up in supply.
Yeah.
Prodygy is.
He did a little bit of marine cloning here, sending marines to corners, probably looking for any stray Ovies or lazy Ovies here. And this is actually a good thing to do, is to just split up units like this and scour the map a little bit. As you can see, it's revealing a lot to him under the fog, and you know,
could reveal a hidden base that maybe Prodygy is trying to get away with, or some kind of proxy, something or other. Maybe at the top, what would that be, like 1 o'clock or so? Yeah,
I like the approach in general. I would exercise that's a good way to go about it here. But now he's approaching Zerg's ramp. There's nothing.
Look at those sunkets. Oh my god.
So Prodygy's not going to die to this either.
Not for a while.
God, they look so spiky and mean.
They do, but that's 4 drones, and Prodygy is not exactly rolling. And oh man, a little attack going on with these lings, catching a few marines off on their own.
I was zoomed in on the sunk spikes. My bad, fam.
That's okay.
But yeah, I think that this is really a stalemate, kind of like neither play. Like he cannot take out that ball of marines, nor can the marines actually accomplish much here. So they're just gonna kind of awkwardly tango here, you know, like keeping their distance but still hanging out, sort of like middle school prom or something, you know, like
all the boys on one side, all the
boys
girls on
one
the
side,
other.
girls over there, you know, like we're like together, but we're like not really, like, you know.
There's that one guy that ends up holding hands with the girl by the end of the night. And
there's
like
the one bold guy. Yeah, this is his chance. Yeah, I dude, that was not me, dude. Not at all.
Never me as well. Yeah. Don't worry. That's why I play Brood War.
Yeah.
Oh my god, all those tanks attacking one marine at a time.
Dude, you talked a little bit I caught a stream clip of you talking about Brood War on dates and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
And how it's not good first date material.
I had a new record the other day. It was a second date. I brought it up.
You brought up Brood War on the second date?
Second date. That was a new record for me. Yeah.
That's pretty.
Run it either.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy, man. It's almost like, he's getting these lings.
Oh man, nice surround with these lings.
Great surround. Yep. So
look at how the supplies are. It's not doubled up anymore, anyway.
No, Prodygy's sort of on his way back, but he hasn't made what he kind of wants to in terms of tech and, you know, big traditional stages of ZVT. He's got the Hydra Den. A lurker bus could be very potent here.
That's very true. Yeah, with those fire bats in the mix too.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say actually, like probably like the revealing about Brood War. It's probably not as bad to somebody who's not a gamer, but somebody who is a gamer who knows about it, or even knows that there's like a newer, cooler graphic version, StarCraft 2. That's where you would start to lose points. You would be a weirdo within your own gamer girl squad. But anyway,
that's right.
Yeah, man, that's pretty sick though. Props to you, man.
I don't know about sick, but yeah, I did it.
You did it. This style's so crazy, man. Just
the fact that he's still in this. I thought this game was going to be like 5 minutes long after seeing that 5 pool. Like one way or another, you either win or lose. But I guess in a CPL match, you got to stick it out and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, he could have just gone up the ramp, saw that he was blocking with SCV's Marines, typed K, and then left the game. But he didn't. He didn't do that. He could have. He could have, but that would be shitty. And so, good props to you, Prodygy. Well played.
Way to not be shitty.
Oh, that's good. Oh, geez. Is that Rem Yowin 3? Is that our boy Rem in the chat?
I think
beer
it is.
Every time a Zerg loses.
Oh, Jesus. I don't have enough beer for that. I don't think.
You don't have enough
all the
beer
Zergs
for
lose, I actually haven't looked at the whole who wins and loses yet. But
yeah. I don't know know if I want to agree to that. I'm not sure. I have work. I gotta get up early.
Vacation, man. I got another 5 days or so left on vacation.
Okay, let's see. I'll tell you what. This is so lame. I was gonna say, let's see if he loses, and then I'll decide. You can't.
Then we'll decide. Yeah, if he doesn't lose, I'm totally down for this.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh hey dudes, guys, want to play a drinking game? Yeah, sure. Let me get some beers. Oh, I'll be doing, O'Doul's. What the hell, bro? Like O'Doul's? Come on. So now we're back to sort of normalcy. We've got Lair from Zerg. He's making Hydras. Lurker upgrades going. Minutes. 10 minutes to get to normalcy here, but I wonder if Navane is going to look back and be sad about not further capitalizing on that. If it's something where you just need to start rallying your Marines the other way as soon as you possibly can, but it almost seems like the map with those sunks covering the main, the map was advantageous for Zerg as well from a defensive standpoint. Like, he couldn't really skirt around the Zerg base. The Lings would trap him at the middle school. Like he couldn't do anything either. So
yeah, and that's what happened. He got trapped in the middle school.
He got trapped in the middle school trying to dance awkwardly with his date.
That slow dance song came on, and they were trapped, man.
Dude, okay, so what's more anxiety inducing? The slow dance comes on, or like the nastiest Little John rap comes on? I'm not sure. Both of them were anxiety inducing in different ways.
We got holding run
by. Oh man. Oh my god. He distracted him towards the front.
Yeah, that was really, really well done. Sent a few wings up front and then just ran in through the natural.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
But to answer your question, I thought the slow dance, because the Little John you can write off as a joke, right? Like you can just kind of be
it's so dude. It was I was
but the slow dance you gotta take serious. Man. You gotta find a girl that's down to dance. It was a whole thing.
I have a very vivid memory of feeling so awkward dancing to the Yin Yang Twins with like my Sadie Hawkins, who asked me. By the way, my crush asked me to the dance.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Studley over here.
That was pretty
Studley,
sick.
7th grader.
No, this was a sophomore high school. But I had this very awkward vision of like the Yin Yang Twins are saying very vulgar things right now about female anatomy, and I kind of like you, and I feel weird now. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Am I doing too much?
I had a dance get shut down because they were singing that, I forget who does it, let's do it like they do on Animal Planet or whatever.
Oh, the Bloodhound Gang, I think.
Yeah, yes. That's the one.
Okay.
The DJ played that one. And they like shut it down mid-song. They were like, no. We're not doing it like they do on Animal Planet here at
Oh, man. That's funny. Dude, the Earth is like Animal Planet because we're all animals.
We are all animals.
That's sick.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Just like Zerg is all animals.
Yeah, that's crazy. This is where we need more love and positivity on the StarCraft battlefield, because these Marines are animals, just like these Zerglings.
That's right. But Protoss is something else. Though. That's some robot shit.
Protoss,
like they don't
you're
deserve
kicked
that.
off the planet. Yeah, you are the AI overlords that Zuckerberg and everything was all bugging about. AI is gonna ruin everything. Fuck you, Protoss. Okay, so 2 NGs going, and he's got to radiate. So I actually think that Terran's in a good spot. Kind of like, look at the supplies, and he's just got all the things that he wants.
Jesus, yeah, I hadn't looked at the supplies.
He can just kind of do what he wants here.
Hive. If he can get Hive up and get some Hive tech stuff, then he's good. But he's got to hold up and basically survive this push that Terran's scarily moving across the map.
A lot of gas for Zerg, so I mean, he could even do with more lurkers. There's a lot of Hydras just sort of standing around here, but Terran's got a vessel, so the vessel sees this. A vessel and a tank.
Does not. Oh, he's got a Spire going down. It's about a third of the way done right now, so he's gonna not have those Scourge yet, but he does have a lot of Hydras. They can maybe hold off that vessel.
I see. Bit. I think he probably was like, well, I don't have a Spire. I need some anti-air to help snipe vessels, but Hydras without Hydra speed are a little bit awkward for that. Oh, he lifts
Oh,
up, and then that turn
man.
decides that's to move in. He's got to bring the vessel up to help spot for him, and now he sees the tank in a good spot. More lurkers are coming out. Oh, and the spines. Oh, jeez.
Lurkers pushing. Lurkers getting picked. Oh,
They're
man.
getting picked off, and this is so sad for Zerg now. Like, all Zergs have been here like, well, he's shooting me with a tank. What do I do?
Send in the boys.
Send the boys. Another tank.
Oh man, but he did kill a lot of those Marines. The bio is way down from where it was before. If you remember all those fire bats too that were in this.
Dude, for some reason, like siege tanks in siege mode, like they just trigger Zerg's brains. They're like tank, tank, tank. Oh, I gotta freak out. Oh, I got suicidal on my units now. Oh, there's just something about that sound, and more stuff's getting pulled off here. Some boys coming out. The
boys coming.
Oh, jeez. It's a massacre right now.
Moving back. Oh, saving that lurker.
Saving that lurker.
Health.
That was pretty good, dude. I remember Day 9 commenting that Jaedong always pulls his lurkers back. Like, no matter where he has them in any situation, he saves them or at least attempts to pull them back. And we see that good play coming out from Prodygy, who's now got that Spire up with Scourge coming out. So he can try to make something happen by removing the detection and picking off the vessel, making the Terran-reliant scans. But oh, that aggro, he doesn't have links on the whole position, and a nice D-Matrix.
D-Matrix with 5 health left on the tank. Holy shit, that was amazing.
That was such a good play by Navane, who right now is just thugging. He's like, you 5-pull me?
Oh,
you try to 5-pull me?
In there.
You can't 5-pull me? And I was rallying stuff in, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, third round of reinforcements coming in now.
I think we're gonna have to drink this beer. It's just not looking good for Prodygy.
It's not.
Oh jeez.
I mean, what does he do at this point? Like, I don't know if he can even. You need more lurkers, but they're gonna take too long to make before Terran is up on you, and I don't know. He's got a couple lurkers up in his main. He's got some lings up in his main. He does have a defiler mound down, but I don't know if he has consume or not.
Yeah, I don't see any defilers on the field, nor do I see the research going. So Prodygy says I have to abandon this base to even have a shot now. Some good irradiate's coming down. Actually, there's an irradiate on that. The boys in the line. Prodygy micros it away, though.
Nice. Yeah, good micro.
Good micro.
But is it enough? Terran is up on 3 base now. He's actually got a bunch of boys just sitting there at his 3rd base, but we're not even gonna fault him for that. Because clearly he's at 145 versus 50 supply right now.
Yeah, he's doing his thing, man. There reaches a point in every StarCraft match when you're winning, and you can just say, I got you. I got you.
I mean, you got to be careful with that, though. I've miscalculated that I got you before.
Oh, that's true, too. That's true, too. You got to be careful, but, you know.
The Scourge and this vessel right next to each other is just killing me. There it goes.
There he
goes. Oh, the beautiful sound of a vessel dying.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
That's the AI, you know, shutting down.
Drop duty.
Yeah.
Dark Matter says drop duty. Oh, we totally missed a big one.
There it is.
Big one.
Well, I saw the dropship earlier and I didn't notice, like I didn't see anything in it, but yeah, he got a Marine drop up here, which is very annoying. His boys are like relegated to the patches that aren't under fire right now by those Marines in the corner. So
all he has to do is move them over and they're gonna die.
Yeah, this is another weird stalemate. Another middle school dance in the top.
That's right.
Oh shit.
And another round of reinforcements coming here from Navane.
Yeah, he needs this vessel. Okay, so another vessel's coming back in, but there's some Scourge out there looking for it. Prodygy kind of reads that he's down on the vessel count, so he moves Scourge over here. Oh, I wish that those Scourge were there. Is he gonna start elevatoring? He might just start lifting guys up because he has such a good siege tank protection.
Yep, there it goes. The thrusters are firing.
Look at the thrusters. Oh, and the vessel goes down.
The drop ship, whatever it's called.
The drop ship.
Medevac thing, drop ship.
It's just a drop ship. Yeah, that's a good win for Prodygy in a normal game, but doesn't actually amount to much in this game. So
it's looking not great. All these tanks here with the vessels, doesn't even need the scans, but he's throwing them down anyway, because why else would you not? Yes, because he asks, is this the 5-pool game? Yes, sir, it is.
This is the 5-pool game.
1906. Yep. We got Defilers out now, which might be able to hold this push a little longer.
Oh.
But honestly, I think it's delaying the inevitable at this point.
Yeah. I mean, props to Prodygy. He did something that takes some balls, and I respect that. You know?
Not 1K was thrown out. And look at these Scourge still making great connects on the vessels.
I saw those two go down.
Never got scary.
Yeah. If I was Navane, I'd just start unsieging, moving everything.
Yeah, at this point he's kind of toying with them, I think.
A little bit toying with it, but this is the Terran way, right? Like, I'm not.
That's
you're
true.
not gonna kill
true.
me,
You're in
and
no
I'm
hurry.
just gonna continue to get strong and siege and leapfrog these tanks. Good swarm going down. That's a pretty good one. And now he's definitely got these cracklings out here. Consume's almost done as well, but there's a lot to back this up. And as you can see now, the Reens in the choke there are gonna shred those.
The blood at the top of the ramp.
Oh, the bloodshed. Yeah. Ooh, it's rough.
You know, still finding connects like this. I'm actually really impressed with Prodygy so far.
Yeah, very good Scourge control, very good stuff here. But I think this is curtains as he's now established on the high ground. It's just Sunks to protect him
Those
here.
Sunks still holding it up.
Yeah,
not quite enough.
Yeah.
You got O2 Marines. They're shredding through.
GG. There's game 1 down. You know, when I saw the 5-pool coming, I didn't think we would be in for a 20-minute game. But
no, nor did I. Yeah, props to Prodygy on all. I think if he hadn't gone 5-pool, he might have done a lot better.
I kind of I liked what I saw out of a lot of his play. Not afraid to be unorthodox, you know what I'm saying? But
very true.
I mean, even the Dong himself would sometimes do an early pool. You know what I'm saying? Even the
you gotta have every
himself,
strategy in your back pocket if you're gonna. God damn.
The most decisive T-shirt of all time, right here. You know.
Yeah, if you had any doubt of who we were rooting for in every game today.
Oh, jeez.
Let's do it.
Game 2.
Game 2. I'm Fighting Spirit.
Dude, I got a fighting spirit in me. I'll tell you.
Yeah, you got a fighting spirit on you, actually, on your shirt there.
Oh yeah.
You got the fighting spirit.
I've got the fightingest of spirits here. So. Welcome to Fighting Spirit here. We've got Prodygy, our brown Zerg, in the top, and Navane, the orange Terran, in the bottom right. Rem, our boy Rem, says, are you casting Gestalt's game next? Overlay. Whoa, shit, I screwed it up.
Overlay.
Boom. Overlay.
Oh, man.
All right, I'll finish my beer for that one. That's on me. All right, Sam, solo cast, go.
I don't know Gestalt's actual CPL username. Next, we got Age v Valar. If he's one of those, then yes. If not, then no. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
Sick, dude. Cool. Yeah, is Gestalt in... Oh, he says, just kidding, that was last week. Yeah, way to go,
well,
Rem.
No, we're not.
Stream title, CPL Week 7. No, I'm just kidding. That's our boy, Rem. He's a good guy. I lost to Rem the other day in ZVT.
That's
dude,
what you said.
It was so...
You were the T, right?
Okay, can I shit talk here first? No, I was Z.
Oh, you were the Z. Okay.
Yeah, we were just doing King of the Hill on our B team.
Ah, gotcha.
And we're in Fighting Spirit. Imagine these positions flip-flop where I'm in the bottom right and I'm trying to get my third up at the top. And like I was like a couple seconds like I realized, oh shoot, I gotta start lurkers. But I had made some hydras, like I was like in that stage post muta, and I moved some hydras up to that ramp at the top, and I scouted him moving to come deny my third, and I'm like, that's okay, I'll be able to egg block. I'll egg block. I kid you not that I was like, grab the hydras, I'm trying to box him, and I'm spamming morph. He, like, to the second, the eggs formed just sideways enough that he could scoot through with a single line of Marines. And then goes in and denies my third, and then that started a whole painful game of like just losing your stuff, and you know.
Oh, I've played that game. Yeah.
But if I had started lurkers earlier, I could have got a better egg block, and it was down to the second. Like it was so stupidly close. But shout out to Rem.
That timing in general is just a down to the second timing. That lurker block on the ramp. It's so like I miss it half the time at least.
Yeah, for sure.
It's so frustrating.
Gotta give shout outs to Prodygy, who is sending his overlords in optimal directions thus far.
Yeah, one could say clockwise, even if it wasn't so confusing.
One could say. Yeah, I guess one could describe it that way.
Yeah, I mean, not this one, because I'm not totally legit, but a more legitimate player than me could probably say he's going to get clocked.
Dude, I'm a legitimate timekeeper. I'll tell you that. Somebody asks me what time it is, I can pull out my phone and tell them anytime.
Anytime, even on analog, huh?
Even on an analog clock. That's true. That's true. Yeah. So we got Rax Expand from Terran. So CC now in the low ground. Depot, and then I expect to see a bunker as well down here. Well, sometimes yes, sometimes no. You don't.
Yeah, it depends on what's getting sent that way, right?
I would say, like, what Rogi said actually in our ZBT sort of King of the Hill the other night was just, ideally in super tight builds and executions, you don't build the bunker. But a lot of new players like to build the bunker. It just adds that layer of safety that doesn't cost you that much, and why not, right? You'd rather have it instead of getting Ling run by or rushed, So you can see the bunker's going now down beside it. And that could be a good investment because Navane knows that Prodygy's like a crazy 5-pooling Ling player. You know what I mean?
He was the first game. This game, he's going for a creep colony. He's sticking on the 6 Lings, it looks like, holding them back. Looks like a much more defensive kind of play style.
Yeah.
With the 3-hatch. I'm guessing like a 3-hatch Muta thing.
I wonder his first 100 gas. There it is. Goes to the lair. So looking like a 3-hatch Muta from Zerg versus pretty typical Rax Fast Expand. And I'm going to just predict the 5 Rax plus 1. It's pretty straightforward. It's standard for a reason. You've got good chunks of bio at the right times. You have to not die to mutas, and then you're in the mid game, and that's good. But we'll see how this works out. It's funny because like player to player, I think we were watching Boba one time, and he was like the first game he did lurkers and prioritized lurkers, which we saw from Prodygy, and then in the second game on Fighting Spirit, he comes out with mutas, and we're like, oh my god, Boba is really good with mutas. Like, yeah, he should have done this. And then later Boba would confirm to us, yeah, I'm much better. So we might see a different result from this one because Prodygy's doing something totally different, at the core features of the build. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I mean, I honestly think he played really well last game. He just was behind the whole game because he went 5-pool.
Yeah.
And it didn't really do enough to catch him back up to where he needed to be.
Yeah, for
sure.
Yeah,
we'll see. Like you said, a different strategy can totally change the result between two players here.
Yeah, I have to respect Navane's timings. He's got that NG Bay up. We should see +1 started here. He's got the gas. You mine 100. It's one of the things you mine 100, you take them off, and then you start your research, and then you add them back on so that you can get stim and stuff from your academy. But he spent gas somewhere. I'm not sure. He's got concepts.
You're a Terran player here. I don't know.
See +1 started yet. I wonder what was up. I think he added on the comsats, and now he's going to do +1 once he gets 100. Oh, he's doing stim. Okay. Unless I'm dumb and he like finished the research. No, he did. There's no way. This is maybe a little bit out of order. This is somewhat not conventional because stim and range take together about the time that the +1 upgrade does. Like +1, Terran upgrades in general take a long time. There's the +1. So maybe this is a timing that I'm not as familiar with, but Flash starts his +1 right away. So, that's
You're saying that Navane is trying to usurp Flash.
Yeah, he's on the next level of Flash. Kind of like, I look up to Jadar, but I'm going to that next level. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm totally kidding.
I don't know what you're saying, actually.
Maybe he's thinking he was inspired by Flash, but now he says, I can cook up a better build that ends with the +1 at a different. No, I don't know. I'm going to say I don't think it's better because the stim's done now and the weapons has got a little ways still, but a lot of turrets, man.
A lot of turrets, a lot of mutas coming too.
Yeah, do we have
the full 9?
Oh,
yeah.
Got a Control-Alt-T there. He did pop the full 9. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Good shit. I was talking too much about Terran. There's our 9 mutas. And
down they go.
Good amount of links coming in here too. I want to see that stacking right before they go in. They're stacking a little bit. Oh, a lot of turrets.
Yeah, a lot of turrets. I like the placement of those turrets. He knew exactly where those mutas were gonna try to pop in.
Mm-hmm. This is always good to remember your positions on the map and like make sure that you've got your rotational sort of symmetry at the forefront. And I love the 2 turrets there that protect his production facilities.
Turret placement across the board is just great. And then the 3 down at the main are exactly where he knew they would come in otherwise. It's like, yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah, as a Zerg, this sort of feels like, well, shit. Okay, I'll just...
So I feel.
I'll just keep flying. I'll just keep flying these around and hopefully bully you to not move out and things like that while that 3rd gets established, which is about 2/3 done. And we should see the lurker here in a second. Yep, it's researching. So
there we go.
Here's where it can get very dicey because Terrans, I found, have become very aware of the importance of getting out there and attacking the 3rd. You know, at least diverting resources and trading an army is what you need to do against the Zerg right now, because if that 3rd goes up unabated, it just spells doom in the mid game. You start to lose track of your vessels and tanks, and you just can't really get out there on the map how you want to. So I hope that Navane moves out here soon, but he's definitely got his build in the right. He's doing all the right things, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, Prodygy trying to find little holes here and there. Still kind of poking at that main, picking off a few SCVs, making some stuff where he can, forcing the turn back a little bit, keeping him from, like you said, moving out and trying to pressure that 3rd. And giving him time to get these lurkers up now. He's got 3 lurkers morphing at the 3rd, making some drones out there too. I think honestly Prodygy's in a good spot right now. Oh, do I still have you?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey, I don't know why my mic just muted, but I think I might have bumped it while I was rubbing my nose. I'm sorry.
That'll do it. I thought we had some more Google Hangouts.
You can charge back the subs. You can remove. You don't have. Oh
man.
Dude, I still remember fondly Faust subscribed to me. That's crazy. Why did he do that? I
still remember your reaction of like, no,
yeah,
don't do this.
Yo, no. It's entirely incidental that I have even the button is even there. I was not really gunning for the button. I was happy when I got there, but did not expect that. So again, thanks for really all I ask is that you watch and you follow myself and follow Sam, and spread some Brood War love. That's what makes me the happiest. We again, as far as like the money and subs, donations, etc., Sam and I are in the works of the creative planning stages for something special for our CPL members, so stay tuned for that. But we've got mutas coming back in.
That's right. Yeah, still finding little holes. I'm actually really impressed with Prodygy. You know, despite these great turret placements, still finding little spots where you can pick.
There he goes.
Look at that. Oh man.
Just sort of keeping them well stacked, and then loses 1, 2. But I still think this is good in general because he's just making Terran have to do stuff that Terran doesn't want to do. You know how annoying it is to come back here and send all these Marines back up and look at them so awkwardly stand around like, where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know. Did you see him? I saw him.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the front,
went
guys.
That way.
Yeah.
That's right.
You go that way. I'll go
there
home.
There could be links going up front now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's keeping the Terran like now across 3 different positions. One at his 3rd, one in his main, and one in his natural there.
Yeah. But good stuff, good control. This just secures Zerg's future plans, right? That 3rd's getting established. We see drones droning up here. He's even got 2 sunks there to defend against drops. A very good move that I don't do enough, actually. You know, I find this 3rd can be very droppable of all this sort of dark area down here that lends itself to dropping. But we've got Terran and Zerg ship moving in on the Terran's 3rd over here.
Yeah, this is perfectly timed.
A lot of mutiling, and the The bio's not there. He's gonna try to get out scot-free ish. Loses some lings, but kinda.
Not bad though. Not bad.
Worth it for the base, definitely. This sets Terran back and is just super frustrating.
He's got to send another SCV all the way over there. Figure out what to do.
I like Navane's macro.
Yeah.
And
no, I agree.
His base setup looks pretty good. His macro's been on point. He's at 135 supply, 12 minutes or so. So, good stuff. And here's that. This could be a very decisive moment. The vessels are moving up to scout out for the ramp here. This gives Zergs like strokes. I swear to God. Like, oh my God. He's coming here. We do have a Nidus. Nidus Hive. Anything? There's Hive, but no Nidus yet. And there's 3 Defilers now with the Zerg main. He needs them over here.
Oh yeah, he does. Oh, and both those lurkers getting irradiated there.
Oh no, this is no good. Lings are trying to assist from the back, but Terran's already wedged himself up into that high ground where he wants to be, attacking now pretty decisively, moving in. Good positions on the tanks to sort of watch his back here. He's got the fire bat back there, and this base is not long for this world.
Now it looks like Zerg's going for a counterattack up at the natural of Terran, but man, all that bio.
A lot of lurkers, but a lot of bio as well. I think as long as he keeps these vessels alive, he's going to be good.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. And that CC for the Sim Citying, that CC turned out to really assist Terran there.
Really well, yeah. Hiding the tank behind there.
He's only building because Zerg denied the 6 o'clock earlier. So, like, that's just an unfortunate, very serendipitous for Terran, but unfortunate for Zerg, and he loses the top right. Damn.
Oh man, Terran even finding the boys hidden down at the south of that third.
Yeah, I saw all the bloodstains.
Ruthless.
Absolutely ruthless boy killing savage Navane. Well played though. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm impressed definitely by his SimCity. His macro has not yet to slip. I have never seen a supply block actually for Navane, so good stuff. And now he starts that the next steps of SK style with that 2-port. You can continue vessels, but also put a few production cycles into dropships and just further pressure the Zerg, whittle the Zerg down. He's loading up some drops as he's establishing a push at the front.
Irradiating 2 full energy defilers. Oh, that hurts.
I see him, and now
that hurts.
The defilers are bugging off, like, get it off me, get it off me, I don't know where to go. And they're just running around and dying. Oh,
that's so morbid and sad.
How are vessels balanced even? Like, how is that? Like, they're
Scourge,
not even
I
like,
think would be the answer.
Scourge
2 Scourge kills a vessel, which is not that big of an investment from Zerg, but
yeah,
they are a pain in the ass for sure.
They're so good. And oh man, is this a Doom drop? Dude, he's got 4 fully loaded drop ships.
Oh my god.
They're all fully loaded with bio. And so like that's gonna be crazy.
They're in the fleet formation. It's like the Blue Angels.
But there's
a
few Scourge. There's a few Scourge, and then he moves the Scourge away.
No, they move away.
No! Oh, he was up there. Oh god, they were up there. Oh man, finding his way through here. And that is a spicy, spicy drop, man. That's un drop picante over here. Damn.
The cayenne pepper on that one.
Yeah, that's some ghost pepper drop going on. Oh my god. And to see this as a Zerg, you're like, well, I'm dead. Like, this sucks.
Yeah, I mean, how do you even approach this? Yeah, there it is. GG.
Oh god. Wow.
Man.
GG Navane, man. Un drop picante. Very, very.
Un drop picante.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, I think you nailed it though. The macro. I mean, just looking at the score screen here, the resources were just off the charts for Navane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even without a third. Like I don't think he might have gotten his third up, but I don't think he got a third up.
Navane never did. No, he was trying to, and he was still in that 2 base. Like, he didn't need it quite yet. But I think because I've talked about ZVT with a few of my teammates and the windows which you can kill a Zerg, right? So there's the super early one where they don't even have sunks or like a lot of links. Some bio can definitely fuck up a Zerg day.
12 or so Marines kind of thing.
Mutas aren't out yet. Sunks weren't made. You can kill the Zerg. The next one is sort of post Muta, where they don't have lurkers yet, and their third is undefended at the ramp, kind of like how I lost to Rem. no lurkers at the third, you can just kind of walk up there, take out the third, and kill them. The next window is, okay, well, I have lurkers established, and I have vessels, but now I can make something happen by irradiate and using my vessels for detection before the Zerg gets hive tech, specifically defilers and swarms. So that's that next window that in the conventional 5 racks versus 3 hatch. Remember I said the first thing, I was like, does he have a Nidus? Does he have a Nidus to get defilers over there?
Yeah, Nidus would have saved it, and yeah, he would have been all good.
A swarm on that ramp, and you're good. A few things in a swarm, and you can sort of hold almost indefinitely. You would want to pair some Scourge in and make sure that the vessels aren't getting too crazy and irradiating too much, but that's that third window. Terran Navane, shout outs to him, just sort of saw that and felt like he could, with a couple of radiates, move up that ramp, and his bases weren't connected by Nidus, so reinforcements couldn't get there. Very difficult thing. I've started to work in more Nidus play, just how powerful it is that you can teleport things around the map. That's super sick. So
especially on something like Fighting Spirit, where you're going that full distance from that top left to top right corner. It would have saved him there. He had the defilers.
Yeah, for sure.
Nidus.
So I encourage all Terrans out there to be less afraid, because actually for like the first 10 to 12 minutes in a ZVT, I'm really afraid too. Like, I feel like either of us could die at any second, but often I've lost to things that you head scratch. You'd be like, on paper that doesn't sound like that powerful, but I just didn't have the right nuts and bolts at the right time,
At the right time, yeah, that's exactly.